I actually want to go over to Serena. Your mother's saying, I'm the mother, I'm the mother. She says, I can't believe my daughters are here. I can't believe I'm able to speak to them like this. And she tells me of jewelry of hers, or there's jewelry that you're wearing.
Yes.
So were you holding onto her jewelry before this event, or did you take her jewelry out?
Yes, we did. Yes.
Oh my God, I love that, because your mother's saying, I can't believe it. I can't believe they're holding on to my jewelry and that they did this for me. And she's acknowledging that when I'm connecting with her. First of all, I got to tell you, your mother's telling me that the two of you were her angels here in this world. She wants to thank you for the way that you took care of her, and more importantly, for the way that you had never left her side. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
She tells me that you told her it was okay to go. And you told her it was okay to go the other side. Is that true?
Yes. She
says, but you guys need to relax. She says, you're mourning my passing every single day. She says, and your mom is telling me that you're living life like she is still here and she is with you. She says, and you're worried about, would mom want me to do this? Would mom want me to do that? What would mom say? Or what would mom think? And she goes, listen, she goes, I want you to know that the two of you were the love of my life here in this world. She says, and I want to thank you for loving me, for taking care of me, for doing everything that you could. Because she's bringing this up. But she says, you need to let go of this grief because you're holding on to so much. She says, and you're holding on to so much hurt. And your mom says, I don't want to see you cry. She goes, I want to see you happy. She goes, I want to see you enjoying life. She goes, and I want to see you doing the things that you used to. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Hold on one second.
Wait.
She's telling me when I'm connecting with her that there was an issue that came up. Hold on, I'm just listening. She keeps talking about her falling. Where was the fall that had happened?
Fell. Yes.
And was that the decline of everything?
Yes. Oh my God, I can't.
Okay. What happens is your spirits will tell me exactly what had happened or what had caused their passing. And all of a sudden I felt a fall, and then your mom was never the same. Like all of a sudden, it's like she became a different person.
I can't believe this, yes.
She keeps telling me that there was issues with her memory. There started to be issues with like her understanding things. She goes, and I was never the same person. She goes, and I'm sorry for what you had to deal with, because it's really that at the time your mom fell that you had lost me. She says, and what she's acknowledging is that no matter what happened, she says that there were other issues that were going on in her body. She says, so I don't want you to blame the hospital or blame other people or to blame the treatment that she had gotten. She says, because I was old. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And your mom says to me, I want you to think of me of back when I was young, back when we used to have the car rides with one another. She still loved the car rides that used to bring her on here in this world.
Yeah.
Because she shows me like you getting your mother, like, it was like driving Miss Daisy. Like she shows me you like putting her in the car and getting her drive all together and like bringing her on different errands. She says, and I want to thank you for that, because she's bringing that through. And she's also acknowledging, was she supposed to move in with you or come into the house with you?
She lived with her. I lived with her, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Because your mom's talking about living in the house. And I got to tell you that those were the best moments that she had here in this world. She says, I'm sorry. And by the way, your mother's saying that she's sorry for fighting you on that. She's sorry for, fighting you to come live with you or fighting to come to the house. She says, but I need to let you know that the two of you took such great care of me. She says, and that you need to understand that because you go through her passing again and again and again, and you keep beating yourself up. And your mother says, you need to stop doing that. She goes, I'm okay. Trust me, I'm okay. And your mother's like, pull out the rosary beads when I'm connecting with her. And she's saying to me, tell them I'm with God, because she believed in heaven and she believed in the afterlife. She says, and that's the way that I'm able to connect with you right now. She says, and she wants to thank you and let you know that you can stop doing things to try to keep her alive. Because she says to me that you're still trying, you think every single day, like, I'm going to pull the family together like mom used to do. I'm going to call this one. And she says to me, why were you going through her address book? She tells me you were going through her address book or her telephone book.
Oh, Lord.
Why the hell were you going through her address book?
Yes, I did.
Your mother says to me, all those people that you were looking through have died. She goes, I'm with them on the other side. Because she says to me, she goes, know that when you go through old pictures and know that when you're looking at things and you're looking through and remembering the different people that we have within our lives, your mom's telling me that's what heaven's like. And that's what I want to talk about with all of you, is that heaven is not a place that's scary. It's not a place that's distant. It's a place where your loved ones are all with you and watching over you. And more importantly, what I want you to know is that every single person that your loved ones have lost, whether it's a friend, whether it's a brother, whether it's a family member, whether it's, you know, a pet that had passed on, they're all there with one another. And your mom is acknowledging and letting you know that everybody's with her on the other side. She's also telling me when I'm connecting with her that there was a child that passed as well.
My brother. Yes.
So where was that soul that departed?
My brother.
So know that your brother is there with her as well, letting you know that she's taking care of him and that the family is reunited. And she says to me, oh, wait, and your dad also departed?
Oh, yes. My God. Please. Yes.
Because she says to me, you need to let them know that he's here as well. And you've been asking, so your mom passed after your dad, correct?
Way after.
Okay. Because you said to her, you can go and find dad now, because she's telling me that. And you can go and find them. And know that your mom's saying to me that when you said those words, she goes, I am reconnected with everybody on the other side. She says, so don't think of me as being alone. Don't think of me as being upset. She keeps telling me that you're upset that you left the room. What the hell is with leaving the room?
Yes. Oh my God. We left the hospital that night. And then she was home. She was taking care of her. We were with her every day. She had cancer. And my brother called the ambulance and sent her to the hospital. And when he did that, we were so upset because I had hospice coming to the house. I wanted to die with us there. And we left that night. I said, do you want to leave or you want to stay? And she said, let's go. And she never forgives us for leaving. She always said we should have stayed. And I had chills all night. Like I knew something was going to happen to my mom.
Your mom says to me, that's what you need to let go of. You're holding on and thinking that you missed your mother's passing. She goes, I would have never died with you there. She says, you were too close to me. She goes, I was waiting to have one moment for you to leave. So you need to forgive yourself for that. You know, you told your mom in her ear, Mom, I'm going to be back. I'm going to go home and I'm going to come back. And your mom heard you. And when you said those things to her, she says, I knew at that moment that I could go to the other side. She says she watched you stay up that whole week. That whole week, you were back and forth. You were with her. You were taking turns. She says, I saw everything that I had to see. She goes, I heard everything that I had to hear from all of you. She goes, and I want to let you know that I passed peacefully. It would have been too hard on you. Your mom says I would have never passed with you there. She says, so you can let go of that. You didn't miss out on anything. She says, I am okay. I am safe and at peace, and my soul is with you, okay? Oh, I wish I could hug you right now. Oh, my God. I want to just come through the screen and give you a big hug.
Is our brother good? Is he doing good?
He's good. He's there with your mother. Your mother's the one that had to step forward today. But know that they're all here. And where are you guys tuning in from, by the way? I forgot to ask you.
Brooklyn. Marine Park.
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Do I sound like you? People say I sound like a New Yorker. Do I sound like a New Yorker?
A little bit. You do.
A little bit? Do I sound like a Rhode Islander?
I love Rhode Island. My friends are there right now. I should have been with them, but I'd rather be here.
Oh, good. Well, listen, it's a good thing you weren't there because your mother was waiting for you guys to be here and to come through. So I'm so glad.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know how much this means to us, and God bless you. I pray to you every morning. I say your prayers that for this virus. I pray and I say every one of their names. And I thank you so much because my sister gave me your prayers, and I've been saying them ever since with this whole virus, and I will continue. So much.
St. Michael prayer.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.